Hey guys, Shane here with GameCast, here at my new co-host, Terry O'Neill. We decided each day we're going to start with a question, just get some reviews going, like to let you know what you want to know about. So my question is for you, out of all the people who are new to Black Ops, or have just picked it up, what's your favourite weapon? What's the weapon you've decided to stick with for the first prestige of the first couple of levels, and just why you like them?
Well, what is your favourite weapon?
I'd have to say, so far it's the L96. It's the only
That's
sniper
a pretty
rifle.
good gun.
It's the only sniper rifle that I think actually takes him down in one shot. What about you?
Well, it does. Well, mine would have to be the Commando Assault Rifle, but you don't get to the level 44.
Very good gun though.
Yeah.
There's a reason you don't get it to level 44. It's an extremely good gun.
It's actually the AK-74, just the assault rifle version.
Well, actually, there's not a bad idea. How about this time we'll just review the weapons in multiplayer. We'll take a talk about them.
But this is single player.
Yeah, well, single player can wait. Let's be honest.
Alright.
Who cares about single player?
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Multiplayer review of your viewiness.
Continuing.
Okay, so either way, I personally think, this is my personal opinion, that the weapons are seriously lacking in Black Ops. There's not a lot of shotguns, there's not a lot of sniper rifles, and as for the special weapons, there's only 2. There could have been a lot more.
Well, what else would you put as a special weapon, do you think?
I think maybe...
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, two seems like a fair point. Well, like maybe
I think Treyarch was like, so, special weapons, how many? 2. Tomahawk, not Tomahawk. Ballistic knife and crossbow. Okay, any others? No.
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to go there. No, but like, as far as, there's plenty of assault rifles, there's plenty of SMGs, but they're SMGs, the MP5K is a bit overpowered, but I think that's because it's one of the beginner weapons. It's just to help new people adjust to the game a bit more. But I think that's one of the main problems, that
everyone still uses it.
Yeah, Treyarch is trying to help the new people to the franchise. That's why they brought in combat training, just to help them practice out a bit. But at the same time, they ruin it for the older players, because the older players want to stick to what they usually do. But by having new players running around with an MP5K and just slaughtering you, even when you're using your favourite weapon, kind of ruins it.
Kind of gets you down.
I know a lot of people are going to say it's to do with skill, that you should be able to take care of a noob using an MP5K.
But that gun has been improved. There's no recoil. It's too accurate now.
It's brutal. Like, of course, you're all welcome to comment on this. Like, I want to know what you guys think. Like, whether you think maybe we're wrong about the MP5K, or maybe you use the MP5K, or maybe the MP5K is...
Maybe you're a noob, you know?
Maybe you're a noob. Well, we're not saying that the people who use the MP5K are noobs, because as you level up, there is a lot more weapons that can easily take care of it. But
the guys who have leveled up and still use it, they're quite annoying.
Yeah, but they're quite good with the gun. Like, there's you can't just say it's the gun that's the problem, because a lot of the people who I've seen who use the MP5K are actually just quite good at using any gun.
Okay. The campers that use the gun.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, this game kind of does force you to camp. Like with sniping.
That's obvious. Everyone camps when sniping.
Yeah, well, hard scoping is now the only way of sniping, which I personally prefer, because I think that adds a bit more realism to sniping. Because as a sniper, you're not running around running and gunning. You actually have to sit there and wait a bit.
No, more quick scoping. That's how it should be.
I think that the main reason a lot of people were, nearly everyone kind of sniped in Modern Warfare 2 because of the ability to quick scope, or you can run and snipe. But I think a lot of people are saying that sniping's now dead, or there's no snipers in the game at all. That's because most of the people don't realise that actual sniping, you have to sit and camp and wait. And people who complain about, oh, you're camping, you're sniping and you're camping, come get them. If they're camping, they have a sniper rifle. They can't be that. If you run at them with an assault rifle, they've only got a pistol, because quick scoping's now gone. So run and get them.
The one thing I actually don't like about it, that they've added in, Ghost gives you a ghillie suit, so I'm still not used to the fact to run at a person who has this ghillie suit but pulls out an assault rifle.
That's happened to me quite a few times. I keep seeing the ghillie suit and I keep thinking, this is going to be an easy kill.
Yeah.
BAM! Shotgun! No, but that's also another good thing. They've moved shotguns from secondary to primaries.
Well, it depends. I think they should stick with machine pistols at least, because I don't have a quick finger, so pistoling is hard for me.
Don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm quite good with pistols, especially I've gotten quite a lot of kills off second chance.
I've noticed people though, I'm not saying you, but other people, they say they've got a quick finger, but they use this finger and tap it really fast rather than using the proper trigger finger. If you had
Yeah.
a gun, you
I
wouldn't.
actually use that thing. I don't
Yeah,
tap
but if
that
you had a
thing.
gun, you wouldn't go, hang on, switching to my other finger.
Yeah.
Fire.
Reload.
Yeah, what's with that?
Yeah.
I got dual weapons, hang on. Reloaded.
Watch this magic trick.
Dual shotguns. Hang on. One shell,
Yeah.
two shell.
Shotguns. Like a lot of people I think are complaining that they're saying shotguns are very underpowered, but I don't think that. I think that's mainly due.
They're clearly not close enough.
Yeah, no, you're either not close enough. Or I think it's the fact that you're so used to playing Modern Warfare 2, where the range of the shotguns.
And they've had stopping power, which they've taken out for this.
Yeah, which is just very difficult. Like if you play Call of Duty 4 and take off stopping power and use a shotgun, you're getting roughly the same range. And especially with World at War, you're getting around the same. But I think that the thing about Treyarch is that a lot of people are used to in Modern Warfare 2. You had the system where no matter what gun you used, you could stick to your playing style. So you could, if you were a camper, all the guns suited camping. If you were running and gunning, all the guns suited.
Even
running
sniper
and gunning.
rifles.
Yeah, even the sniper rifles. And then sniping, you could snipe with most guns. But I think in this game, it forces you to get good at what you're doing. Like if you're a shotgunner, you can no longer just sprint through a corridor and shoot the crap out of everyone. You have to go in and take a couple of precise shots with the shotgun. If you're sniping, you have to sit back and stay out of the fray and just take the shots that come to you. And if you're running and gunning, you've now got more ways to do that with like the decoy grenades and some of the equipment. I think is quite handy.
I actually don't think so. Not for a shotgun class. Like you've got the tactical insertion. What good's that? By the time you throw it down, you're shot, and then you get respawn kills. Well, they've actually added in that you can get rid of your tactical insertion now, but.
Yeah, but let's face it, being
Or C4.
Being respawn killed is going to happen whether you're
Yeah.
using insertion or not. That's also another thing I want to talk to you guys about. The camp spawn, or like the spawning where you're just killed as soon as you spawn. Treyarch on their website have promised that they're going to fix that, and that's going to be the next update that's coming out, which I personally can't wait for. Because once that's fixed, I think as far as basic gameplay goes, everything would be fixed. They fixed the matchmaking, they fixed the spawning. And then I think they're going to update some of the weapon damage. They said, actually, as we were talking with the MP5K, there is talks that they're going to reduce most of the beginner weapons, the damage down. Because
that'd be helpful.
Yeah, because a lot of the people now have either prestiged, or they're in the higher ranks, or either, if they're low levels on multiplayer, they're a higher level on combat training and stuff like that, or they maybe just play wager matches. But that's also another great way that most people don't use. Play wager matches, play sharpshooter, because as the weapons randomly cycle, you can come across
anything.
Yeah, good.
Literally, anything.
Personally, I found a Dragunov on an ACOG scope, and I really liked the ACOG scope for the Dragunov. And I thought that was perfect for me, because I went around and just killed everything that moved with that when I bought it in single player or multiplayer.
I've come across dual Mac 11s, which were really good guns, but fairly inaccurate. I wasted both clips, but the last bullet managed to kill them. It's all good.
I love when that happens. When you shoot randomly, or that you panic and spray, and they've got that precise shot on you, and one stray bullet gets them straight in the eye.
And you're like, yeah, skill.
Yeah, skill. I'm brilliant. No, you're not. No, I really think a great feature you should have is just that people who have Kinect, or the live cams, that it takes a snapshot and shows up beside them when you've killed them. So you can see that little fat guy sitting at home going, in like anger, or the one guy you get with the claymore just going, no, and then you'll see another guy who's like just sitting there.
Yeah.
And like no matter how many times you kill him, he still has that same face of.
I think he died in his chair.
Yeah, just one guy sitting there, full eyes, just circling around.
Check the pulse. Well, I think.
Oh come on, dude! What are you doing? Like you're in the Xbox Live menu.
I think people should give Treyarch a chance. They're actually trying for this game.
Yeah, no, community-wise, they're doing much better than Infinity Ward did.
Infinity Ward tried way too much for Modern Warfare 2, and they failed horribly.
No, they tried to make it the perfect game, and they just decided to neglect updates. And then, even still, they should have brought out a beta for that game. Because, like, Black Ops had a beta.
But they cancelled it.
Yeah, they cancelled it, but a couple of people did play the beta, and, like, the...
Hackers.
Yeah, hackers did play it. But, like...
Andrew.
Yeah, like our friend Andrew, he managed to get a hold of the he flashed his Xbox and got a hold of the beta.
Fortunately, he couldn't play it.
Yeah, but I still think there's been no hacking in Black Ops, as far as I've seen, there's been no
boosting, nothing.
Nothing. I haven't seen boosting that much.
A lot of people have been complaining that there's no boosting, but just play it properly.
Yeah, level up on your own. But either way, we're about roughly hitting the 10-minute mark, so we don't.
Wow, we're really going quick.
Yeah, we really don't want to annoy you any more than we are already. But
quite a lot.
Yeah, no, but I suppose we're gonna be opening with 3 more segments. The first segment is going to be the top 10 kills, in which you can send in your kills or your rendered videos from Call of Duty. Our gamer tags will be in the description link, so you can feel free to message us and send it to us.
Well, they can actually do it a lot easier now with theater mode.
Yeah, so just like
upload it to Black Ops website. We'll put the link down there as well as everything else.
And then just feel free, you can just send them to us, and we'll decide which is best. Second is the new release a week, which is basically we'll find whether it can be for a different console. We'll mainly be focusing on the Xbox and the PlayStation 3, but if another game from a different console catches our eye, we'll
try and review it.
Take a look at that.
And seeing as some games are single player and some are multiplayer, sometimes you want to see me, sometimes you want to see him at all per episode. So,
like Force Unleashed, single player, I'm afraid. Not used to me, but
I'll review it.
You'll review it.
Star Wars for the win.
Nerd power.
Nerd power.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then for our third segment is I'll be doing tips. For the new games. I think next week a lot of people were asking, have messaged me personally, have asked about tips for maps. So, what 3 maps do you want to have reviewed first? Leave them in the comments. What 3 maps do you want me to give tips for? Because I've been checking around in combat training. I've seen a lot of other things, and I found some very good spots that you might want to be interested in hearing. And it works for all game types. So let me know, and then
I'll work on some tips for the hardest difficulties in single player and post them up.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys.